Hey guys, it's Chris at Haywood Homestead. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday and I am sitting at my wife's workplace, the same place you saw me sitting at in my last video. She is on a Saturday rotation with her job and today was her Saturday to work. So she only works till about noontime, so she doesn't mind it too much. Plus she gets paid extra on Saturdays, so like again, she don't mind it too much. But I'm just sitting here waiting for her to get off. We have been carpooling, as I mentioned in my last video, and so I also take her on Saturdays because normally I've got errands to run anyway, so I take her and drop her off and do what I gotta do. But today I actually didn't do anything. I went back home and went back to sleep for a little while. So once Amanda is with me, we've got to run and get a few things. When I get back home though, I will be creating a layout or showing you how we do the cash envelope system without cash, and which is not much to that, but I'll show you how we do that after this. But I just wanted to come on and wish you all a great day, a great weekend, and to let you all know that I'm still working on a schedule to get videos out, maybe on a regular basis, and try to get content out that you guys will like. And so bear with me with that. Thank you for all the likes on my last video and those who left comments. It meant a lot to me. I hope all of you will stick around with me and not give up on me just yet. So I'm gonna quit rambling now though. Y'all have a wonderful day and stay tuned because I'm gonna show you what the video is all about next. Okay guys, I'm going to show you now how we go about nowadays doing the cash envelope system without actually using cash. So before, as most people do it the normal way, they take cash from their bank accounts or wherever, and then they stuff a certain amount into certain envelopes, such as a Christmas fund or a car repair fund or what have you. Of course, this is fake money in here. We don't actually have real money in our house now. We found it hard going about getting to the bank on a regular basis and pulling money to put in our envelopes, and our lives are so busy nowadays. So there is another way you can go about still participating in doing cash envelopes, but without cash, and that's what I'm going to show you. And today is actually Sunday. After I picked Amanda up from work, we went home. We got busy doing some chores around the house, and the day got away from us, so I do apologize. So you'll probably not see this until late tonight or possibly into Monday. So this is really simple how we do this. First of all, when you go and open a bank account, in most places, they will give you one checking account and then a savings account. That's normally what you get. Excuse me. What I did at my particular bank, I, of course, had a checking account. I went and opened a second checking account, and I named that my envelope funds. And I'll show you a screenshot here of what that account looks like when I log into my bank account. And that number there reflects all of what's in our categories collectively. So how I keep track of what is in which particular category is this little book right here. And I got this off of Amazon. It's called a budget planner. And I put all of my categories into here. So, but when I opened my bank account for that second checking account, I also had a debit card made for that particular account. And so I have two cards from the same bank. And of course, I've covered over my card numbers on both for obvious reasons. But this is my primary checking account card, which is what we refer to as our spending account. So I just put a little label there that says SPD for spending for short. And then on this card, this is for our envelope account, I put EMV for short. So when I'm going to, say, get an oil change for the car, that's one of our sinking fund categories, I will use this card, and then I will update the balance in here. So I'll show you that. In fact, I just got an oil change in my wife's car. So on here you can see on January the 6th, excuse me, well, it was on the 6th. We got an oil change in our RAV4. That was $99, so that left us with a balance of $101. And then I also took some money from my primary checking account that same day, and I put $5 back into here, so we have an ending balance of $106. And so that is how we go about doing that. Now, what you decide to put in each of your envelope funds is completely up to you and according to what your budget is like at the time. When we have a little extra spending money in our primary checking account, sometimes I will move some money over, say $25 or more, and I will decide how much I want into each fund. So I'll go through quickly and show you what all of our current funds are. So to start off with, I can't show you the first page in here, but in this little book, you get like a little yearly overview of the calendar months for 23 and 24. And then inside that, you could put your personal information such as address and phone number and all that. And so I won't show that. Our first category is called Kingdom Hall. This is what our place of worship is called. And I have 2 pages to track deposits and withdrawals for that, as well as a backside. Our second category is called Pet Health. This is for our vets, visits for our pets. We have 3 dogs and 2 cats. If they get sick, or if we just need to buy their flea, tick, and heartworm medications, or anything related to medical things related to our pets, will come out of here. We have $530 in here right now and 40 cents. And I'm trying to keep building this. Their medications that we have to buy are really expensive, the flea, tick, and heartworm. I will be trying to find a cheaper alternative to all of them this year. Hopefully I can do that. Next is pet care. Now this is just for day-to-day, week-to-week, normal expenses, their food, excuse me, their treats, their anything that they need on a consistent basis, like the cats need cat litter, again, treats, food, and that kind of thing. So we went to PetSmart on the 6th, bought some food for our German Shepherd. Her name is Mishka. I'll show you a picture of her here. I don't think I've shown y'all her before. She is 7 or almost 7 months old now. She is crazy, but we love her. Anyway, at PetSmart, we spent $96. Her food was about $53, and then the rest was treats for all of the dogs. So we only had 86 in there, so I just put a -10, and then I made a deposit of 25 on that day, and that left us with 15. Our next one is Small Emergency Fund. We currently have $89 in here. I don't know what I want to get this to. I want to just see how high I can get with it. Possibly 500 or 1,000 before I stop. And then of course, as emergencies happen, God forbid, and I take out of it, I will replenish it up into that amount I have figured out. Next is life insurance. This is a sinking fund that we pay yearly. The annual cost for this is $244, so I'm adding $20 a month to get that. It is paid up for the year. As you can see, on the 20th of last month, I paid it in full, and so I've started back adding $20 a month to that. Same with Amazon Prime. This is $139 a year, so we're back to adding to that for January. HBO Max is the same deal, back to adding to it for January. We paid it also in full last month, or this month, early this month. So it's on its way. Pest Control, we have Pest Control that we have quarterly we have a guy that comes out and treats our home, our outside and inside. This is $123, I think, every quarter. So we're having to put $41 a month into this. We also have something called Centricon service. It's for termite protection. This is $85 a year. We are paid up for this year, but I am adding to this till we get to $85 so we can pay for another year in December. Car maintenance is next. I showed you this one already. We have a credit card through American Express. It charges a $95 annual fee, which I really don't like, but it's a really good card for balance transfers, which is what we're using it for. And again, that's $95 a year, so I'm slowly adding to get that to this so that we can pay for that fee when it goes on our card at the end of the year. Vacation is at $668. We are planning a little getaway next month in February to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I will show you a video on all of that, but we're trying to get that built up before then. Next is St. Jude's Children's Hospital. This is something really special to me. I want to start giving money to them. I may eventually even give them I think it's $19 a month or $19.99 a month to become a member. But anyway, for now, I'm just going to donate as I get a little money built up. We have State Fair next. This comes around in normally late September, early October in Georgia. And we enjoy going there some years, so we're trying to get this built up to probably about $300. So still a ways to go on that. Black Friday, trying to put a little money into this too in case we run across any good deals when that comes back around at the end of the year. Gifts is for general gift giving. We have 20 in there as of right now. And then I mentioned we have a Toyota RAV4. It's my wife's car. We have a car payment on that now, and I am trying to put money aside to put toward the principal on that so that we can pay it off quicker. So we have 75 in there right now. Fencing, our goal this year is to finish fencing our entire perimeter of our property, and my goal for this is about $1,500. So got a little way to go on that, but right now we have $856. And then Roth IRA, we opened a new Roth IRA with a company called Charles Schwab, and we started off with 302, and then I added $5 a few days ago, making it 307 in there. So we're off to a slow start with that, but you know, a little bit adds up over a span of time. So that's that. Family gifts. Now this is something new. This is our newest fund. We do not celebrate Christmas or the holidays. So we have decided at the end of the year, around November, we want to start giving small gifts to each of our family members. They normally do sometimes give us Christmas gifts, even though we tell them not to, or we don't give them gifts in return. But we want to give them something, not for Christmas, but just as a I love you gift and just as sort of a year-end thing for them. And since we see all of them normally around the holidays, it's easier to do that. So my goal for this is probably about $700 by the time November rolls around. So we got a ways to go on this. So I believe that's the last one. Yeah. So that's the last one. This is all we currently have right now. And as you've probably seen these little sheets before when you buy a cash envelope system, like a binder, they normally come with these little tracker cards with them. And I like this because it's a book of a bunch of them. And I can just, since we're doing a cashless version of cash envelopes, I could just keep all of my categories in here and track them like this. So this is really handy. It's really convenient to use. It's small and compact. I will leave the link to this in my description box below. But that is pretty much it, guys. It's not a really, very sophisticated way to do it. I will say I do miss counting cash and having cash in hand, putting my hands on it. So if that's something important to you, or if you think you might possibly overspend by using money from an account like this, you might want to just stick to cash. But if you find it hard to get to the bank and just want to go about it a different way, this might be an option for you. So guys, I'm going to quit rambling now. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope all of you have a great week ahead, and I will see y'all soon. Bye guys.